Sydney Harbor, sparkling water, blue skies. And there, on Bennelong Point, a jewel began to take shape. This jewel, known as the Sydney Opera House, would become an iconic symbol of architectural brilliance and cultural significance. It is a masterpiece of 20th century architecture, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a beacon of creativity for the world to admire. The Opera House is perfectly situated. It perches on the harbor's edge, ferries glide past, tourists gaze in awe, locals feel a sense of pride. The building is a testament to the human spirit, a symbol of what can be achieved with vision, innovation, and sheer hard work. But the Opera House is more than just a pretty facade. It's a living, breathing cultural hub, home to multiple performance venues, restaurants, bars, and shops. It's a place where people come together to experience the best in opera, ballet, theater, music, and more. It's a place where memories are made and dreams are realized. In 1957, the world held its breath. A design competition was announced. The prize? To design an opera house for Sydney. Architects from around the globe submitted their visions. The competition was fierce. The jury had a tough decision. But in the end, one design stood out. Jorn Utzon, a young architect from Denmark, had a radical idea. His design was unlike anything the world had ever seen. He envisioned a series of soaring white shells, evocative of sails billowing in the wind. His design was bold, innovative, and utterly captivating. It was a design that would forever change the face of architecture. Utzon's design was not without its critics. Some thought it was too radical, too ambitious. Others questioned its practicality, but the jury saw its potential. They recognized that Utzon had captured the essence of Sydney, its beauty, its boldness, its connection to the sea. And so, Jorn Utzon's design was chosen. He had won the competition. He would now face the challenge of bringing his extraordinary vision to life. The Sydney Opera House was an engineering feat like no other. Utzon's design was groundbreaking, but it presented unprecedented challenges. The biggest challenge of all? The sails. These iconic structures, so graceful and effortless in appearance, were incredibly complex to build. Engineers spent years developing innovative solutions. They used computers, a relatively new technology at the time, to model the complex geometry of the sails. They invented new construction techniques to cast the concrete shells, which were made up of over 2,000 precast panels. The construction process was a marvel of human ingenuity, pushing the boundaries of what was possible at the time. The sails were covered in over 1 million white and cream glazed tiles. These tiles, specially sourced from Sweden, were designed to reflect the sunlight and give the opera house its characteristic shimmering appearance. The tiles were painstakingly placed by hand, a testament to the craftsmanship that went into every detail of the building. The Sydney Opera House was not just a building, it was a work of art. The construction of the Sydney Opera House was not without its difficulties. The project was plagued by delays, cost overruns, and political controversy. Utzon's design, while brilliant, proved to be more complex and expensive to build than anyone had anticipated. The project became a political football, with governments changing and budgets being cut. Utzon, a man of uncompromising artistic vision, clashed with the government over design changes and budget constraints. The situation became untenable, and in 1966, Utzon was forced to resign from the project. It was a heartbreaking moment for Utzon, who had poured his heart and soul into the opera house. Despite the challenges, the construction continued. A team of Australian architects was brought in to complete the project. They faced a daunting task, picking up where Utzon left off and navigating the complexities of his design. The opera house eventually opened in 1973, 10 years behind schedule and vastly over budget. Despite the controversies, the Sydney Opera House stood as a testament to the power of human ambition and the enduring legacy of Jorn Utzon. October 20th, 1973, a day etched in Australia's history. The Sydney Opera House, after years of anticipation, finally opened its doors. The eyes of the world were on Sydney. The opening ceremony was a grand affair, attended by royalty, dignitaries, and celebrities from around the globe. Queen Elizabeth II herself graced the occasion, officially opening the Opera House. The atmosphere was electric. The performance, a specially commissioned opera, was breathtaking. Fireworks lit up the night sky, reflecting off the shimmering sails of the Opera House. It was a moment of national pride. a celebration of Australian culture and achievement. The opening of the Sydney Opera House marked the beginning of a new era for Australia. It announced to the world that Australia was a nation of creativity, innovation, and cultural significance. The Opera House became an instant icon, a symbol of Australia's coming of age. It put Sydney on the map as a global city of culture and destination. Section 6. Inside the Masterpiece, a world of performance. Stepping inside the Sydney Opera House is like entering a world of wonder. The building is a labyrinth of foyers, corridors, and performance spaces, each more impressive than the last. The interior is just as striking as the exterior, with its soaring vaulted ceilings, elegant staircases, and use of natural light. The concert hall is the heart of the Opera House. It's a magnificent space, with its distinctive shell-shaped ceiling and seating for over 2,000 people. The hall is home to the Sydney Symphony Orchestra and hosts a variety of concerts, from classical to contemporary. The acoustics are renowned, providing an unparalleled listening experience. The Joan Sutherland Theatre, named after Australia's legendary soprano, is the Opera House's premier venue for opera and ballet. It's an intimate and elegant space, with its plush red seating and ornate proscenium arch. The theater has hosted some of the world's greatest performers, from Pavarotti to Nureyev. It's a place where magic happens, where stories are told through music, dance, and drama. Section 7. More than music, a cultural hub for all. The Sydney Opera House is more than just a venue for high art. It's a vibrant cultural hub that welcomes people from all walks of life. It hosts a diverse range of performances, from Indigenous dance to stand-up comedy, from film screenings to fashion shows. There's something for everyone at the Opera House. The Opera House is also a place for learning and engagement. It offers guided tours, workshops, and educational programs for people of all ages. It's a place where you can go behind the scenes, learn about the building's history and architecture, and even try your hand at opera singing. The Opera House is surrounded by a bustling precinct of restaurants, bars, and shops. It's a place where you can enjoy a meal with harbor views, grab a drink with friends, or browse for souvenirs. The Opera House is a destination in itself, a place where you can easily spend an entire day exploring all that it has to offer. It's a place that truly has something for everyone. Section 8. A Symphony of Light, from dawn to dusk. The Sydney Opera House is a building in constant dialogue with its surroundings. Its appearance transforms throughout the day, reflecting the changing moods of the harbor and the sky. At sunrise, the sails glow with a soft golden light. As the day progresses, the sails shimmer and sparkle under the intense Australian sun. At sunset, the Opera House takes on a magical quality. The sails reflect the warm hues of the setting sun, casting long shadows across the harbor. As darkness descends, the Opera House is illuminated with a dazzling array of lights, creating a spectacle that is both breathtaking and unforgettable. The Opera House is never the same experience twice. Its ever-changing appearance is a reminder that beauty is fleeting and that we should cherish every moment. It's a testament to the power of nature and the artistry of human creation. Section 9. A Legacy of Inspiration, the Sydney Opera House today. The Sydney Opera House is more than just a building, it's an idea. It's an idea that anything is possible if you dare to dream big. It's a symbol of creativity, innovation, and the enduring power of the human spirit. In 2007, the Sydney Opera House was inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage list, recognizing its outstanding universal value to humanity. Today, the Sydney Opera House continues to inspire and amaze people from around the world. It's one of the most recognizable buildings on the planet, a must-see destination for any visitor to Australia. It's a place where people come to experience the best in the performing arts, to connect with their community, and to be inspired by the beauty of their surroundings. The Sydney Opera House is a reminder that architecture can be more than just bricks and mortar. It can be a powerful form of expression, a symbol of hope and aspiration. It's a legacy that will continue to inspire generations to come. The Sydney Opera House is a gift to the world, a beacon of creativity that will forever shine brightly on the shores of Sydney Harbour.